This episode is the final two matches of the season and of the series. Can we secure a second place finish in the new episode, the final episode of Big Bad Wolfsburg?
The Big Bad Wolf. The Big Bad Wolf.
Welcome back to the Force 9 YouTube channel. Welcome back to Big Bad Wolfsburg on Football Manager 2017. And today, it comes to a close. The final two games of our season. We face Werder Bremen, then we face Leverkusen. After that, I will be doing a couple of videos where we're simulating into the future and seeing what happens after our series ends. But these are going to be the last two live matches in the series. Hopefully we can get some good results. If we have a look at the table, as we can see, we're in second place at the moment. We can not really catch Bayern München unless there's like a 20 goal swing. We won't be catching them, so Bayern have effectively won the league. But we are 4 points clear of Schalke, and we're actually well clear of Dortmund now as well. So it's either second or third, which is brilliant. That will secure Champions League proper for next season, so we'll at least be in the group stage, which is an excellent performance in the league. The top goal scorers this season are Carrillo and Bernardeschi. Luis Gustavo, the best average rating. A lot of cards though. 20 yellow cards and 2 red cards. Bernardeschi has the most assists. Bazoa is the best pass completer. Bernardeschi has 6 Man of the Match awards. We are pretty badly in debt at the moment, but hopefully with our good position in the league, that will be overturned. What sort of prize money are we looking at maybe? Let's have a look. So second place we get prize money of £80 million, which is massive. And third place is 75 million. So we're looking at least a 75 million, which will bring us well into the black. So that's good. But anyway, let's get into the first of today's matches. It's our home game against Werder Bremen, who are in 6th place. Been a pretty good year for them. They've been a bit of a topsy-turvy side over the years, but they've stayed in the Bundesliga and they're having a really good season. We're at home. You'd fancy us to win this. Recent fixtures. We did just get a silly draw against Darmstadt, which pretty much cost us the title. We could have kept the pressure on Bayern if we'd have won. But it was a draw and it was a late penalty for them as well. Well, not a late penalty, but a penalty for them. But, recently we haven't lost in the league in a long, long time. Not since October where we lost to Hertha. So it'd be nice to go, the rest of the season unbeaten. I'm not sure what sort of streak this would be. Let's have a look actually. How many matches is it? Well, so far we've gone 22 league matches unbeaten. So if we can end the season, that would be 24. I wonder what the record is. Could we go for it maybe? Is it achievable? The most games without losing is 53 and it was Bayern. So we won't be getting that. Okay, so this was the team that we played against Darmstadt. They didn't do too badly apart from conceding the penalty. Mario Gomez, though, has not scored in a long, long time. So we are going to start Guido Carrillo today. As you know, Isimin is unavailable to play. He's going to be out for another 3 months with the Achilles injury. So he's unavailable, which is a bit annoying. The rest of the team, though, I'm very happy with. Nock and Chaglar are our best centre-backs. Korch is decent at right-back. Horn's playing well at the moment. Blaszczykowski's probably not the right player to have on the right-hand side, so let's bring on Bernardeschi. Muniain's been alright, not too bad. Not the best signing in the world, but for $2.5 million, he's done a decent job. But this is the team we're going to play. Instruction-wise, I think this is fine. Let's just play a bit wider, though. Let's submit the team. We've been on a good run lately, so go out there and impress me. Have a bit of faith as well. Decent team talk. Let's see if we can get a big win here. I mean, mathematically, we could still win the league, but we would need to win all of our games, both of our games, 5-0. And Bayern had to lose both of their games by more than 5 as well. So it's not going to happen. Okay, chance here maybe, or a highlight. Yunus Mali's got the ball. Can he create an opportunity? Bernardeschi. And it's with Carrillo, and Carrillo scores his 12th for the season. Had a time out of the first team because Gomez and Isimin were, performing better. But Carrillo's come in since Isimin's injury, and he's done really well. I should have played him a lot more. He's got 12 this season, which is actually now top scorer. Mali picked out Bernardeschi. There was a no-look cross then, which I think is just the game being the game. But Carrillo gets the finish, and it's a 1-0 lead. And have another chance here, maybe. The shot was deflected, though, blocked away. And a Korcher with it again. And Carrillo's through again here. And he's just doubled the lead. Two goals in as many minutes. Carrillo is on fire. And, well, we'll see this again. I mean, Korcher just snatched the ball off of Max Cruz. Floating ball to Carrillo. Great control. And a fantastic finish. Now we've got a corner. It's with Robin Knott. And recently Bazoa. And we've played 12 minutes. And we're already leading 3-0. This is going swimmingly. Bayern are winning though. So as it stands, they will win the title. But, you know, that's gone now. I think we can just, you know, hope to try and win this by as many goals as we can. Try and improve our goal difference. Because we're destroying them at the moment. Another tackle there. Bazoa's on it. And, well, he does manage to keep the ball. It's Chaglar to Bernadeschi. And Bernadeschi is shot, not far off being 4-0 then. I don't know what these players have eaten before this match, but it's worked, whatever it is. Bremen with their first attack of the game here, really, and they've lost out. Here's Bernadeschi to Bazoa. Mali. Carrillo on a hat-trick, and he scored a hat-trick. First half hat-trick for Guido Carrillo. 14 goals in the season now. We're leading 4-0, and it's not even half-time yet. I mean, just keep on this, and we could be getting double figures here. Bremen, I praised them at the start of the game for doing well this season, and we're completely trouncing them. Another highlight just before half-time. I mean, if we could get 5-0 before half-time, that would be incredible. Carrillo, Mali, good save by Weedwell. First thing he's done all game, really. And it's headed wide. Now it is half-time, I think. There it is. We've just completely destroyed them in this half. I mean, keep it going. You know, don't stop now. Double change by Bremen. I mean, well, more recently, it's not really... Nothing's happened in this half. We've just completely quietened down in this half and we've stepped off the gas. I mean, that's not really... I don't want to see that. I want to see some more goals. Hopefully we can get some. But Johansson's through here. And the clean sheet could be ruined, but Rakovic with the stop. We've got a corner to defend. I'm going to go back to standard. You know, just... I want to keep a clean sheet. So, we're going to try and do that. It's gone. It's gone. 4-1. Aaron Johansson has scored. Seeing as we are winning quite emphatically, I'm going to take off Carrillo. You know, we'll give him a bit of an ovation as he leaves the pitch. Let's try and get Mario Gomez a goal. He hasn't scored in about 3 months. Let's try and get him a goal. We'll see Bremen's goal. We watched all of ours. We might as well watch theirs as well. It was headed by Hack and then Johansson with another header and the goalkeeper beaten. But he's been good all game, so great. Last 10 minutes of the game, and this half is just... I don't know what's happened this half, but the players have taken their foot off the gas. Gilavogi's going to come on for a few minutes. And Schalke have failed as well, so we have secured second place, making our final game a bit of a dead rubber, as Rakovic makes another save. I mean, this second half has been pretty boring, and in this 45 minutes we're actually losing. The first half, though, we did all the work. Recently, Bazaar's got 1 goal today. Could he add to that? We're just passing it around aimlessly here. Let's just attack for the last bit. Muniain, Yunus Mali. And it's cleared. Not very far, though. Korcha could bring it back in. Come on, let's get a goal for Gomez. He's the farthest player forward. Mali to Muniain. Muniain just wide. I think that will be the last action of the game. Missile's about to blow. There it is. Wolfsburg 4, Bremen 1. Very convincing first half. Second half, we did... take our foot off the gas a bit, but, you know, we did all the work we needed to do. We secured second place. Schalke beaten by Bayern München, so it is a second place finish. Meaning that our final game against Leverkusen, there's nothing to play for, so I think we can play a few different players. The final game, though, we will be without Yunus Mali. He bruised his shin in training, so no Mali for the final game. So we could have a look at maybe looking at a region that we could play. Who knows? Although I say that, in the Bundesliga, you can't play players that are under 16. So we've got all these regions, we've got some prospects in our most recent youth intake, but we can't play them because you can't play players that are under a certain age. Where is it? Only players under 17. No, players under 17 on January 1st, 2018 are not allowed to play. So if you get like a 16-year-old wonder kid in your youth intake, you can't play him. Okay, final game against Bayer Leverkusen. Mali unavailable for the game. So we're going to start Daniel Didavi. We're going to give Kyriakos Papadopoulos his very first start. We're going to play Ismail Ezawi on the left. We're going to go Gianluca Itter. We're going to go Christian Trask because it'll probably be his last game. Pleased with the midfield too. No need to change those. Luis Gustavo can come in. Muniain can go onto the bench. I'm pretty pleased with this, I think. I'm going to start Gomez just because I want a goal for him. So we're going to start Mario Gomez and see if we can get him a goal. I mean, he's on penalties, so hopefully he'll score one. He did have a chance to score, but he had a penalty before, and he missed it. So hopefully he can get his name on the score sheet in the last game of the season as well. Leverkusen with a 4-4-2. Leno, Dragovic at the back, and Tar. El Neni plays for them. Brandt, Baumgartlinger, Munir and Hernandez up top. Just carry on from where you left off, I guess. Start the match. And let's see what happens here. Away game against Leverkusen. Leverkusen still looking for Champions League football. So they've still got something to play for. Papadopoulos with the ball here. Here's Gianluca Itta to Azawi. Gomez. Plays through Max Arnold. And Arnold has scored. 18 minutes in. We take a lead. By this time, we were 3-0 up against Bremen. We lead 1-0. And it was our first shot of the game as well. Mario Gomez may not have scored in 3 months, but at least he's setting goals up. He's making a contribution. Azawi to Mario Gomez. Gomez playing through Arnold. Arnold 1-on-1. And a confident finish. 1-0. Goalkeeping questionable. Throw in for Leverkusen is given away immediately. Mario Gomez to Daniel Didavi. Looks for Gomez again, but doesn't quite get there. Now is Javier Hernandez. Chaglar blocks it. But it's forward again. Munir. Good save by Rajkovic. Corner to defend. Bailey to take it. And it is headed over by Julian Brandt. Not far off target. Henrichs now for Leverkusen. Munir's through and Munir scores 1-1. 26 minutes played. Munir with his 19th of the season. He's doing well for himself. Henrichs with a chance. Munir got away from his man. Who was this? Chaglar. Bit slow tracking back. But 1-1's not too bad. Away from home. Papadopoulos made a few mistakes apparently, but not too bothered. It's the last game. Half time, 1-1. Not too bad. We can still come out with a win, I'm going to say. You know, we're doing well. We're not doing too badly at all. Right, second half. Let's get Gomez a goal. Come on, let's do it. So the counter-attacking isn't too bad at the moment, but we're struggling to get shots away this game. Papadopoulos looks for Gomez again, but with the defending solid at the moment by Leverkusen. So we're going to struggle. Bailey. And Hernandez, and they take the lead. We're going to attack now. We don't really want to end on a defeat, considering we've been unbeaten since October. That would be really disappointing. But Javier Hernandez manages to keep it in, and a good finish. Didavi's been poor, and we have no Mali. So we're going to put Muniain in the middle. Rajkovic with a goal kick. Can we start creating more chances maybe? Only 4 shots, and it's been a pretty poor attacking display really. Hernandez forward again. Good clearance by Papadopoulos. And here is Muniain. Now he's got to set Gomez free. Gomez is the furthest forward. He's got it, but he loses it straight away. It's really annoying at the moment. Rajkovic clears that. Good confident one there. But now Hernandez is 1-on-1, and it's 3-1. This is not going well. Do you know what? Leverkusen, we've completely trounced them in previous games. We had a 6-1 and like a 3-0. This is the worst of the lot. Ita's been rubbish. Rodriguez is going to come on. We're going to lose our unbeaten run, which is even more annoying. Gomez, he's gotten it. He keeps just losing the ball. Like, can you do something, please? Hernandez goes forward again. Papadopoulos with a clearance. I mean, they're not chasing this down. It's really annoying. Muniz through again. I mean, the defending's been questionable. That was an awful finish. Well, look how high our line is. Let's just not do that. Let's go deeper. Close down much more. Get Azawi. Azawi is one of those players that, you know, looks promising, but he's done absolutely nothing on this save file. He's been absolutely terrible. Carrillo's going to come on as the target man. See if he can help out Gomez. Let's see if we can get some more shots away here. Now, I understand that I've made some changes and I'm not taking this as seriously because there's nothing to play for, but here we go again. I mean, the defending's awful. And they've hit the post. I mean, they should be about 6-1 up at this point. Look how many shots they've had. Last 10 minutes of the game, goal overloads. Another corner to defend. It's headed away by Bernadeschi. Not very far though. Dragovic to Bellarabi. And 4-1. 4-1. 33 goals this season for Hernandez. That's ridiculous. Our top scorer has 14. And we're second in the league. I don't know how we've done it. I honestly don't know. There might be a late one here, actually. It's in. It's Papadopoulos, so it's 4-2. It was his first senior start, and he's managed to get a goal. It was a very sloppy goal. Let's see it again. It was headed away, and then Leno just spilled it, and then Papadopoulos had an easy tap in. So we've managed to get a goal back. It wasn't Gomez, but you know we had the last final say. We had the last laugh, and the whistle's about to blow. Bernardeschi's got a gashed head. They said it's over. I mean, that was a poor performance. I mean, the defending was laughable in that game. And Gomez didn't get his goal. So I'm a bit annoyed at that. But it's a second place finish. We finished 7 points behind Bayern. We finished 4 ahead of Schalke. 12 ahead of Leverkusen, who did get that 4th place finish. Dortmund losing to Leipzig. So Dortmund miss out on Europe after having a 100% record for... well, quite a bit at the start. Like until mid-September, they had a perfect game. So they do not qualify for Europe, amazingly. Before we go, we'll see who won awards and whatnot, and then we'll leave it there. Next episode, of course, we're going to see the simulation ahead. 5 players entered the best 11. Richely Bizarre, Chaglar, Bernardeschi, Korcha and Rejkovic. 4 new signings were excellent, actually. Chaglar was a fantastic defender. Bernardeschi, second top scorer. Korcha at right back was very solid. Rejkovic was a solid goalkeeper. What is Chaglar like now? Let's have a look at him. 4-star at 21 years old. Still got the potential to be 5-star. He's coming along very nicely. Excited to see what happens to him. Hopefully he sticks around for a few years because he could lead Wolfsburg to competition trophies, because we didn't win anything in this save, which is a bit of a pain. End of season awards have come around quite quickly. Fans player of the season, despite having 20 yellow cards and 2 red cards, is Luis Gustavo. Richely Bizarre, 2nd place with 22%. Robin Knock, 3rd place with 17%. Goal of the season was by Luis Gustavo against Leverkusen in December. Don't really remember it. Bernardeschi was the signing of the season, 17 million from Fiorentina. Young player of the season was not Chaglar, amazingly. It was Richely Bizarre, although he did do very well as well, and he's got a bright future ahead of him too. We'll see if he sticks around. I'm going to leave it there, guys. So next video, we will be simulating ahead a few years to see what happens to Wolfsburg. But for now, we're going to leave it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the videos, make sure you leave a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they're up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video where we're going to simulate a few years with Wolfsburg and see what they get up to. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you very soon. Goodbye.